Welcome, beloved Leo, to your general timeless read. I hope you are well. You are truly welcome here, Leo. And yeah, so when I was doing a little bit of premeditation before your reading, I was prompted to draw a card and I drew the card of Queen of Swords, really feeling like what I needed to share is to bring clarity, to rise above. And I was seeing the queen like above the clouds, looking above. So some things might look cloudy, they may look murky, but to rise above what you can see, almost to go deeper. Okay, so let's see how that plays out for us in your reading, Leo. I'd love to know how you're doing. All right, we already have, oh, we got the moon card out already. Is our significator card? Okay. So we were talking about cloudy, kind of hidden, dark, maybe secret, maybe just not enough light to see where you're going. Rise above. Okay. All right. What else does Leo need to know, Spirit? Leo, I am doing a series on living the tarot. You certainly don't have to follow along, but it's there where we meditate weekly on a major arcana and daily on a minor arcana to, build a relationship with the cards, kind of get more meaning intuitively. It's a great intuition builder. If you want to join along, you're more than welcome. Okay. All right. So we have a few cards out. All right. The first card, we have the Seven of Wands. Next out, we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, two sevens. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Lover's card, which I will cover. And we have the Six of Cups. Okay. All right. So get clarity or rise above for that clarity. Okay. Okay. So I feel like this isn't necessarily something that is secret. All right. Sometimes we know at certain cycles of the moon, there's not a lot of moonlight that comes through. So it can appear very dark. And sometimes it can be cloudy, right? So that moonlight doesn't come through. I feel like maybe right now you might be going through a dark night of the soul, or maybe just going through a couple things that feel dark, right? That feel uncomfortable because you don't have all the truth, or you're waiting for things to be revealed, right? It's new things that you're doing, so you can't see clearly. You can hear sights and sounds, you can hear people giving you advice, you can even hear yourself give you advice. I'm just thinking of the dogs howling at the moon, right? You can hear them, but it's kind of hard in the dark to know where they're coming from. Sometimes it might seem like it's coming from the left, from the right. So maybe it's listening too much to people's opinions, right? And really needing to tap into your intuition and your rhythm, your cycles, and not someone else's. Okay. So you may need that to get clarity on the direction you're going in, or to whom you are, from whom you're taking advice or listening to. And if you're not specifically listening to someone, could be someone who's giving you unsolicited advice. And you may need to set those boundaries, Leo. But in quieting some of those, however that happens, I think with you sitting with yourself, you can really start to get some clarity that you need. And really what you need is enough light for the step you're on, right? You don't need the sun to be out to give us a full 2 mile view of what's ahead, right? A lot of times we don't know what's going to happen, and we shouldn't know. Otherwise, we might get scared and run the other way. And we already do enough of that now, don't we? So it is going to be important for you to kind of stand your ground on what you want to do, why you've made the decisions you've made. Not because you owe anybody an explanation, but because there's been some uncertainties there, right? So we have both the 7 and 8 of Swords, but I'm feeling like the 7 of Swords is something that you used to do, right? Sort of walking on eggshells around people, trying to build a case for yourself when, beloved, do you need their approval, right? Do you need their approval? If this is a boss and you need to do a project, get some time off, try to write yourself a script or write yourself some bullet points of things that you can discuss. If this has to do with family, you need to have that discussion. I'm really feeling like this is about needing to make some decisions and needing to move forward with more confidence, right? Um, the 7 of Swords is not always lying, stealing, cheating, right? That's often what this card is known for, but this figure is taking swords from the opponent, right? So do you feel like you have an opponent, right? That you are in competition, maybe for a position, so you are trying to get the upper edge in this? Is this someone that you feel like within your family, there's someone who's getting more love, more attention, and or your spouse, and you're feeling like um, you need to kind of step on some toes to make your life more balanced in a way that you want? Is this? Hmm. Yeah, with the Lovers card here, this does not have to be a romantic partner. This could be about choosing yourself, right? This is choice. This could be a choice to stay with someone in a relationship, to stay in a location. Um, this could be about staying at a job. This could be making sure you stay by yourself and show up for yourself, Leo. This could be a multitude of scenarios here, but there is a sense of needing to stand your ground. There is a sense of, okay, I have this upper hand on someone else, but what do I do with it? So I don't know what that might be for you. I'm not sure what the competition is about. Or do you feel like you're at odds with yourself, Leo? Right? Keeping yourself imprisoned when there are choices, right? There are choices. So you don't want to make a decision that's rash or hasty, because I just feel like those things that you know about someone else, or maybe they've hurt you and you've got info on them and you kind of are battling whether or not you should take revenge of some kind or pay back in kind. I think it's only going to hurt you, Leo. And this is just for some of you, but it's coming through strongly and not leaving my mind. So I need to say it. Um, it's almost like you're battling yourself, right? You can be your own worst enemy, Leo, and it's time to choose yourself, right? It's time to become a partner with your partner if you are with somebody. I almost feel like there's been some strife, there's been some miscommunication, there's been some unresolved conflict with yourself or in a relationship with somebody, right? Because we have here a shift into more peace, right? More balance, because we have celebration and we have nostalgia, right? So This is about celebrating and remembering good times, making new memories. So, and I'm seeing the blues and the grays, a little bit of yellow on the side, but flowing more into the yellow, right? The sun, more enlightenment, more knowledge. So I feel like in some areas you need to set boundaries with people, and that may be with yourself and significant others, right? Becoming aware of the changes you need to make and the thought patterns that you need to change. So if someone has wronged you, beloved, um, or you have wronged yourself, like maybe you disappointed yourself, let yourself down, there was only so much you could see, you need to get clarity about the situation, right? To rise above it so that you can enjoy your life. There's something that's taking you down, and you need to choose yourself. Walk away from that person, make peace with the situation, discuss it so you can bring that clarity, and it will bring more sun on the situation, right? You'll feel more joy, and you'll be able to move your relationship, whether or not with yourself, with a significant other, or both, right? Both need to thrive in order to move forward. You need to bring that light to the situation, which is going to mean that you need to practice some forgiveness and some gratitude, and really kind of work on not restricting yourself or others. Speak your mind, Leo, and be honest with yourself. This is probably not a reading everyone's going to want to hear, but this is definitely about some self imposed restrictions here. And it could be definitely originated with somebody else hurting you or a misunderstanding, but there needs to be some bravery, some courage, and some discussion about this as far as what is it that you need to move forward, right? What you might need to rise above someone else's words or actions and be the bigger person here. For some of you, this has really been bogging down your relationship. This could also be with a friendship, right? Where there was some good times and you want to return to that. And whether that happens or not is going to be partly up to you, right? And making sure that you make peace with yourself and with that other person. Right? I think a plan that you had started off on the wrong foot, but kind of got out of hand, right? Whether or not you were imagining the worst was going to happen and it started to go in that direction, or you got fear, you got anxiety, something sort of uh, kept that from being successful. But there is success here, some new memories here, a rebuilding on the good times. All right, let's see if Spirit has any additional messages that Leo needs to hear. All right, what else does Leo need to hear about? Clarity, rising above. Love to know how this resonates for you, Leo. Sun is coming back out, my friend. Okay. We have the Knight of Cups. Yeah. About bringing love to the situation, love to yourself, taking some action towards that. That may be having set time for yourself, set time for someone else, right? Making peace, meeting up with someone, texting, calling to talk. It's going to take some action on your part, not just ruminations in your mind or um, again, there may be some healing involved. You may want to do some journaling. You may want to um, go to a trusted friend to discuss this. But I would definitely make sure you go to the person. This is about you offering the cup of love and knowing, following your intuition as to when the time is right, right? To move beyond your ego, which may be telling you, no, just stay where you're comfortable. Don't do that. That's going to hurt. You might need to move beyond that. But it's about taking action. Okay, bringing love to the situation and love to yourself. Mm. Well, Leo, I hope that this has been helpful in some regard, and I encourage you to, really give this some thought and um, get that clarity that you need to rise above. Sometimes rising above gives you that clarity, right? So I hope you have a fabulous week, Leo, and stay grounded.